Okay, cool. The microphone's working. Awesome. Oh, shoot. 2 seconds. 1 and 2. I didn't forget anything. I'm a pro streamer. You all can't deny it. Ha! Hey, look, it's Blue King. Hey, Blue King. Great to see you. So, I've got to get my Spoodermon up and running here real quick. I had actually planned to, but then I forgot. I got some crazy news, and so I was just like, "Oh my god, I have to share news with my wife." So yeah, it was pretty insane. But I should have a drink. See, and that was the other thing is I was going to get water. Ah, thank you. But yeah, so how was your weekend, Blue King? And also, hi Rev. Good to see you as well, as always. And as ever. Hang on 1 second. I'm rearranging my monitors. So, over the weekend I got a new desk, or rather, technically last night I did. And yeah, it's been interesting. Oh, that's the power button. Press the wrong button. I don't know if you'd call it good news. I know that sounds weird and strange and mysterious, but it's also a fact. It's very unexpected news, I guess, to say the least. As for me, I'm doing pretty well, all in all. I'm excited about stuff. I think things are working reasonably well. I don't know why this isn't working though. Hang on 1 second. Do it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so I mentioned before that I had changed some of the stuff around, and this is what I was talking about. I had to readjust my computer and all sorts of other different things. I'm still getting used to my my new desk and things, but I'm excited for it, and I'm excited to play some Spider-Man. So woo! But yeah, I mean, all in all, I'm doing pretty well, I would say. So. Had an okay weekend. It was just very busy. But, yeah. Hope that you all had good weekends. Not busy and crazy. But, yay. So, I'm glad that you're doing well, Blue King. Incidentally, Blue King, I don't know too much about you. I don't know if I've really asked. And if you don't mind my asking... and if you don't mind sharing, what is it that you do? Like, are you a student? Are you a like worker bee? Are you a like awesome like tech giant person who retired at 18 and now lives off of interest? Cause that would be pretty cool. Just saying. Not that anything else wouldn't be impressive, but still. Semi-reformed supervillain? That would be really cool too. I'd be down for that. I'm just doing like some minute adjustments on my monitors here. Alright. Incidentally, when last we left our intrepid hero of Spoodermon, we had just finished doing something, probably about saving the city. I don't remember. It was probably important. I remember there were bad guys involved. I defeated them with my amazingness.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Danicles. You may have heard that I endorsed candidate Rio Morales for city council in the special election. So today, I'm interviewing her.
Oh, so here we have another one of these things.
Morales. Thank you for inviting me. I absolutely love your show. Aw, thanks.
Hi, Miles.
See if we
Got
can
your
do
text.
this real quick.
Working on accessing Roxxon security now.
You never cease to amaze, my man.
I do my best. Give me a sec to set up.
You know, it really does surprise me that this, like,
I'm in.
rando high school student is able to break into the security of this major corporation with such ease.
Got it. I'm opening the door.
It seems highly implausible. Not impossible, but highly implausible. Okay, there's a vent. I was like, there must be a vent somewhere if I can't go through the door.
Hey, I found something while I was poking around security. This is the lab where they noticed people were getting sick around Newform.
Did anyone ever say, hey, maybe we should rethink this whole new form thing?
Yeah, Rick Mason.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
good thing we're shutting this place down.
And not a moment too soon.
Hey, it's Adele.
What's in here? Looks like security? Where they dump stuff they've confiscated.
The label's been removed, but that is a Dell computer right there, in case anybody was curious. But look, it's Mathewin. Hey, Mathewin. Generators. Wait, what? Oh.
The link didn't come with my team. We didn't know
He
Newform makes people
uses
sick.
2 keyboards and 3 monitors.
Rephrase that.
I mean, that'll certainly do
We
it.
didn't know about the basis for
How is it that there's Tinkerer stuff deep inside this Roxxon lab? That's what I want to know. You know, that is my personal big question here. Because that seems highly implausible. Not impossible, mind you, but highly implausible.
Not a lot of places to hide here.
Good thing I have camo. Another one bites the dust. Here, take 5.
I remember doing these in the original Spider-Man game. These, I don't know, what would you call them? These, not hideouts, I guess hideouts? Somethings, whatever. Do I want to enjoy a game or keep pulling on loose strings? Why can't I do both? You know, like that semi-racist commercial about taco shells. That, yes, was totes only semi-racist.
Stand by. We do have something.
Maybe.
Last thing we need is more security people. Siesta time.
Siesta time. I'm just saying, it is Hispanic Heritage Month. This is my contribution to Hispanic Heritage Month. I absolutely 100% do not mean that. Please don't report me. I don't want to get reported for that. It was terribly insensitive. Though Miles Morales is Hispanic.
No response. Check his last known.
Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Whew! That freaked me out. Ah! My monitor keeps going whack. So for anyone wondering about my particular setup that I have here, I've got an Elgato capture card in my computer. And so that's where the feed is coming from for the stream. And then I have an output from the card that goes to my monitor so that I can see. So I'm not like trying to play on my little Streamlabs thing. The problem is, of course, if the monitor goes out for whatever reason, then it makes it rather difficult for me to do, well, much of anything.
Find and detain Spider-Man! Copy. Safety's off.
Neat. I don't see. This is the only fuse box I see, but it doesn't look like anybody's close enough to be able to. To see anything with it. So.
Stay alert. Target is hostile.
I'm not hostile. You're hostile.
Code blue. Secure spot. Man down. Go alert.
The chips and salsa that Target handed out. Oh man.
Response. Requesting check on his position. Yes, sir. On my way.
Oh man, you guys have no idea. There was a company. Oh my god, who was it? Okay, it wasn't a company. It was a school county, a local school county, and they had like a Hispanic Heritage Month mascot that was literally a cartoon taco.
Now that you've drained a couple reactors, how are you holding up?
And it's like,
I got a real bad
wow.
but everything else
It was
feels
just,
fine so far.
it was
Just
so
let me know if
bad,
you
you
start
guys.
sweating new form or turning red. Reactor's
So
waiting on the
terrible.
main floor.
Target is hostile. Man down. We got an intruder.
Whatever, I'm not hostile. I never kill anybody. Except for all of those times when I technically do, but also I don't. Because, yeah, like, see, he's got a helmet on. He's fine. He's totally fine. He's not even concussed, I bet. He's 100% okay.
Keep searching and shoot on sight.
I mean, seriously, Blue King, that is the problem with literally every single stealth game ever. Like, look at this dude. He's just sitting here, like, hanging from the girder, and it's as if nobody can see him. Like, seriously? Nobody sees that. That's the story that we're going with. Does that make any sense to anybody at all? The answer is no, because that's stupid. There is legitimately no way that all these people aren't seen. Like, I've got people tied up to the walls. I've got people hanging from girders. I got all of this stuff going on, and it's like they don't even care. Not to mention guys like this that I just straight knock out and just leave on the ground.
Keep moving. Stay ready.
That's just that's a whole other level of ridiculously dumb.
Didn't see that coming.
But yeah, I've always found that funny in stealth games.
I've been waiting for Spider-Man.
Incidentally, I'm just trying to make it so that I can get as many stealth takedowns as possible, just because I really don't want to fight these guys. Because I know that they're really, really nasty customers. So I would rather avoid it if I can.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Stand by. I heard something.
Put Spider-Man down! Now! Use everything you've got!
The only reason I did that is because I was able to do this, the camouflage thing, and hop off.
Gotta focus.
Thanks for doing all those bans, Matthew, and I appreciate it. So I like the way that Hitman does it, and what's the other one? There's another one that does it reasonably well. There's one game that I've been playing. It's called Arakami, I believe is how it's pronounced. Origami, something like that. I don't remember exactly. But they actually just released a sequel to it. And it's a lot of fun, and they do something really similar where the point is to be as stealthy as possible. Like they don't want you killing anybody, basically. It's really, really bad. Because in that particular game, one hit is death for you. Because you're literally playing as a creature of shadow and night. And if you get hit one time by the blades that the bad guys have, you die.
I'm on.
She was always this easy.
All units, we got a man. Spider-Man leads here.
But yeah, stealth games are super fun. I've always been a fan of stealth games. It's just that there are very, very few games that do stealth well. And that's what drives me insane. And don't get me wrong, I understand it because stealth is a difficult thing to handle. Because you have to balance the brevity of feeling like you're powerful and strong and able to do stuff, while at the same time making it an interesting thing. So I really like, I really like what the Arkham series did, the Batman series, where you start seeing the bad guys' like hearts beat faster and stuff like that. Those things are freaking cool. I think those are really, really well done, personally. Like, I really, really enjoy those. Those are probably some of my favorites. But the Spider-Man games are okay. It seems like they're trying to be a little too much like Arkham. Because one of Batman's shticks is that he goes by, instilling fear in the enemies. Granted, that's kind of stolen from Scarecrow, but that's beside the point.
His ass is yours. Find him.
See, Helmet, he's fine.
Nap time, bro.
No worries.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Oh, Splinter Cell! Oh my god, yes. Splinter Cell. Yeah, and the mines on the gargoyles. Yeah, for Batman. Because you only had the limited number of places you could go. It was just the gargoyles and jumping around on those. But yeah, Splinter Cell. I remember I have the original Splinter Cell in like the actual case with like actual discs and stuff. It's ridiculous. Like, people don't do this anymore. But honestly, it's been a long time since I've played any Splinter Cell game. I don't know if any or all of them are still any good. They very well may be. I just, personally, I have not played one in a really long time, so I don't know. I'm trying to remember what the last one I played was. I would say it's one of the ones where Sam is older, but that's basically every single one. So yeah, Splinter Cell is really awesome. Ooh, crochet! Yay! No rioting. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima! I have it! I have Ghost of Tsushima. I actually got it.
That will never not suck.
Another lab taken down.
Oh, dang.
Slip out through the office and you're home free.
So Ghost of Tsushima, I actually got it as at the same time I got the Spider-Man. It was part of the Prime Day thing, and it was on like a really, really good sale deal, and so I picked up Ghost of Tsushima. I will say I have not started it at all. Like, I have not played it whatsoever, but I'm really excited to try it out.
Hey, Roxanne. There is a rumor going around that new form makes our people sick. Now, come on, guys. Of course that's not happening. And if it were, we would take care of you. Without you, nothing gets made. No new form, no plaza, and no future. And I gotta tell you guys, that future right now is at risk.
Okay, hang on. Now I have to start a timer.
Really just a malicious lie. Think again.
This is exactly what a giant evil corporation would say.
We're here for you.
That's all I'm saying.
Sometimes it feels like Krieger's competing on America's Most Evil.
See? Okay, everybody ready? So we've got 5 minutes on the clock for banning the word the. Anyway, Ghost of Tsushima, I have not started playing, but I want to. My issue is that I don't have much time to play video games in general.
Fighting Roxxon's no joke.
And most of what I play
True.
tends to be
Seriously though, what kind of a friend would I be if I didn't help shut down the occasional toxic fuel
We said it.
reactor?
Here, let me restart. Son of a mother. Tend to be a single game until I finish. That's how I like to roll.
Thanks for making the streets safer, dude.
Oh, you gotta go. Okay.
Incidentally, I still have to increase prices on all of my stuff.
I gotta call you back.
Prowler!
Aye, Miles.
Also known as
Give me the
Uncle
whole
Aaron.
situation.
Finn, Roxxon, Underground. It's just a lot, you know?
You're 17.
We learned that
Stressed.
earlier.
And you're a superhero. You gotta cut yourself some slack. You still making beats?
Not much since I started this.
Work-life balance, kid. Most important thing. Here. Little project your dad and I started.
Oh, I
back
said
in
it
the day.
again?
Our
Oh,
mixtape.
dang it.
Had rhymes ready and everything.
I didn't
How
mean
come I never
to.
heard about this?
Cause we never finished.
Okay,
We
I'll
sampled
restart.
street noise around the way.
Restarting.
Wanted the city to be our beat. But your dad had the masters.
I didn't notice that I
Things went
said
bad
the word.
between us.
I just said it again. Restarted.
But you can finish what we
6 seconds.
Plus, it'll take your mind off work.
Boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do I do?
Load that up. I'll walk you through it.
I have a USB port on my suit.
I'll set up holograms to guide you. Scan the source.
Holograms, huh? You stealing my moves?
This was in my playbook before you were even born, young blood.
I do my best at all games involved in my stream.
Okay. Don't think about Finn. Focus on Savage.
I am not
Clear my
perfect.
Scan the holograms.
I understand.
And it'll unlock files on that drive I gave you. Help you figure out which sound you're looking for. Now try and find the original sound and grab a clean sample. Good sound, but it's muffled. Try and get a clear line of sight.
This is weird.
That's the sweet spot. Not a match, though. Keep looking.
So...
Not this way.
Oops.
Don't leave the thing half done now. Your dad told me that.
Differences between games. Good question.
Try moving in a little closer.
Oh, that's good.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. Rest of the sounds you need are spread across the city.
I did not. I
I'll
said
have to do messages for you,
difference.
too.
I said difference in games.
Oh, dope.
I did not say banned word.
Not now.
Oh.
Hey, get something you like?
What that was.
Yeah, really unique dynamics.
See? Old man still knows his stuff.
And you were right about clearing my head, too. I know what to do about Finn. I gotta see
It
him.
is hard to
Try to talk
remember
her out of
things
all this.
sometimes,
In
though.
person? Where?
Trinity Church. Tomorrow night. Why so interested?
Because you got a target on your back the size of Jersey.
You don't have to protect me.
Someone should.
I do have another redeem,
You know?
but
You said you never finished this tape because of how things went bad between you and Dad.
it either has to wait
What actually happened between you two?
It was
or not
complicated.
count
We were too similar,
to banned word.
too different. Finish the tape.
I'm
Get all the
just-
samples, and you'll hear the whole story. Promise.
Alright. Thanks, Unc.
That's a strange side quest.
Trinity Church. Remember, Tinker is yours, but leave the boy alone.
Oh no! He's still a not so good guy. Not cool, Prowler. Not cool.
Man, I needed that. I was beat. Okay. I'm gonna call Finn. As soon as I'm ready to go.
There we go. We did it! Hooray! So Danny has the best wife, and that is
It's
true.
been a little crowded with me, Mom, and Genki all here. Mom? Genki?
Danny does
Anyone
have
home?
the best wife.
I think it's just me.
So as far as the two games are concerned, I don't like the fact that it is, to a very large extent, a copy-paste. But that said, the original game is really good. So a copy-paste is not necessarily that terrible of a thing. I like that there's more unique types of side quests to do in this one.
Just, went on a run.
Again? Miles, you're working so hard lately. You need to carve out time to relax.
I am. I've been hanging with Genki, sampling music.
Working out all the time. Disappearing for hours to study. I'll stop telling you what to do, but I worry about you, mijo.
If I'm
Oh,
feeling burnt
mijo.
out, I'll come talk to you about it, okay?
I'll hold you to that.
I
I
mean,
love you.
of course, you can always make the argument for having the diversity angle with having Miles Morales as a lead character and all that sort of thing, which is great, don't get me wrong.
Time to call Finn.
I do worry that it might be
Hi.
thought of as like a bit pandering-ish, and that's unfortunate because I don't think it's pandering because I mean it's Miles Morales. I mean it's just him. But even so, I do like the fact that, of course, Spider-Man Peter Parker and Spider-Man Miles Morales have unique enough powers that the games feel different in that context. I'm not far enough yet in this particular story to really know what all goes on. But so far, the story seems really generic, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Because, again, I mean, it's, supposedly good guy is actually bad guy and all of that kind of thing. It's just, it just feels really typical type of thing. But all in all, I think it's good. It feels fresh. Still, it feels like a different game because you do have different stuff that you're doing. So that's nice. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I will say I am very curious what they do with Spider-Man 2, like the actual full-fledged sequel that they've got working on.
Outnumbered and still came out on top.
Not to mention the Wolverine game. I'm really curious about that, but still. Alright. Yeah, yes, it is. It's new story, different powers, but at the same time, you have web slinging, you've got the same combat system, you do have a very similar progression style in terms of how you get new abilities, all of that kind of stuff. Not to mention the fact that you are still in Manhattan, and the map is a very literal copy-paste, and stuff like that. So, yes, it is its own unique game, but in many, many ways, it's very, very similar. Like having the suits and the gadgets and the skills, virtually identical and stuff like that. Yes, different suits, different skills, different gadgets, but still. Either way, Have I met Huss friend? Huss friend? Do you mean his friend? I don't know who his friend is. Do you mean Spider-Man's friend? Or do you mean Prowler's friend? Because if you're referring to Prowler's friend, I have no idea who you're talking about. Like, if you mean the person Prowler was just talking to, I don't know. We do know the connection between Prowler and Miles Morales / Spider-Man. We do know that connection. We did learn that. Spider-Man's friend. I mean, we've met many of his friends. Like, we met Finn. We met... What's his name? I want to say Genki, but that sounds wrong. Because that sounds like something that somebody would call their grandma.
Window washer stuck on the building. Should head over and help him down.
But, yeah, I'm just going to do a couple of random little nothing missions here real quick. Just for funsies.
I think that's my stranded washer guy.
I just love that people have time to use an app when they're in, you know, like, dire emergencies.
Spider-Man, thank God you're here. Power short-circuited on my platform. I'm stuck.
I could carry you down, or I could power up the platform.
Platform sounds better.
Wow, yeah, that's fine. I see how it is.
Turn the power.
Here, get up.
Here.
But we haven't got to move yet. No choice. Go. Back up. Right here.
Nobody told me that this would be a fight.
It can't take all of us. Gonna hit you.
I was about to say, I am literally just trying to get that guy knocked off the roof. That's all I wanted to do. I hate fighting the brutes. Is that Avengers Tower? It is. That's neat. I never noticed that before. Now that said, I absolutely loved Into the Spider-Verse and all of that kind of stuff, so I was really excited to play this game.
Okay.
And I'm really happy I did.
Relays and we'll be in business.
Okay, let's see. So we do this and do...
That didn't sound good. Energy load must have reset the circuit. Maybe if I follow these wires, I can restore the power at the other end. Hang tight, sir. I'll get you back up soon.
There's only so much that you have to do for these little quests.
A generator. There we go. That should do it. Just gotta reset the breaker now. Looks like the power's reaching the breaker. We got power. Nice.
You saved me. Oh man, I don't know how to thank you.
It was no trouble. Really.
I will say that so far, at least, I prefer the story that the first one had.
Call Finn. Hope she answers.
What kind of criminal strength?
Hi, Spider-Man.
Finn, hey, we need to talk. In person.
So you can lie to me again?
So I can make this right. Please. Meet me at Trinity Church. No more lies, I promise.
You're screwing with me? Fine. I'll see you there.
At least she's willing to meet. Okay, Trinity Church. Let's go.
So thus far, at least, I prefer the story from the first game
Hey,
to this
guess
one.
what's the 24th most downloaded app in New York City? Friendly Neighborhood.
Dude, we're in the top 25? That's awesome. And a little scary.
I just think that in the first one, I liked the whole Sinister Six stuff, and as of right now, we have not seen any of the major Spider-Man bad guys.
Hello, friends.
Essentially.
This is the Danicast with our
As yet.
debates.
That's your intro? Lame! We're in the business call that burying the lead. Hype it up. Let me ask you something, Danny. Do you ever think about what you're inciting? About your journalistic integrity?
More than some.
Because your campaign against Roxxon is baffling to an actual journalist like myself. You should be attacking the young, unproved vigilante who keeps causing problems in Harlem.
What? You twist everything Spider-Man does into something malicious while simultaneously excusing everything Roxxon does wrong. All Spider-Man needs for you to support him is to get a better PR department.
The only problem Spider-Man fixes are the ones he causes. I won't praise the arsonist for putting out his fire. Meanwhile, Roxxon built a beautiful plaza in a failing neighborhood.
By tearing down homes and businesses, our new Spider-Man is proving that Harlem isn't the failure Roxxon makes it out to be. And you, Mr. Jameson, for someone who claims to love New York, you sure do seem to hate New Yorkers.
You are clearly emotional, young lady, so I'm invoking the mercy rule for this meeting. Whose idea was it to debate a teenager? There are no good objects to destroying a child. Good car. I need a hot stone massage.
Wow.
Hello? Well, thanks for the debate.
Well, J. Jonah gonna J. Jonah, I guess. So, yes, we do know that about Finn. That we do know that she is the Tinkerer. We have learned that. Everybody gets one. Apparently everybody gets one. I was just thinking that too, like being the top 25 most downloaded apps in New York, that's legitimately ridiculous, honestly. It makes zero sense for an app like this. It's like, what, people are expecting to get in trouble?
I saw Spider-Man coming through. I have never, ever, ever been this cold.
Miles, prisoners from the raft and hostages inside a store.
Hi, person. I don't know what's happening here. I wasn't paying enough attention when Prowler was telling me what I needed to do.
We have hostages.
No Rhino here to protect you this time, my dudes.
You got a death wish? I can help with that. I'm gonna knock you out.
You know, I don't understand why people still insist on committing so many crimes when they know that somebody like Spider-Man is around. Because it's like, it seems really stupid to me. But whatever. Anyway, I'm anxious to see if we're going to get something with more, I guess for lack of a better term, well-known bad guys. I mean, I know it sounds terrible to say that, but at the same time, it's like, I wish that we could, because that would be nice. But I don't know. Oh, cool! We can make everything look like the Spider-Verse. That's pretty nifty. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see here. Alright, yeah, remember that. Increase the window. So this we can get rid of. Let's see here. Fun. I don't really use these things, but still. I definitely want to see if I can get the mines upgraded. I use those like all the time. New Game Plus. Okay, cool. Oh, dude, they have the lower frame rate. Oh, that is so freaking cool. Oh, that's awesome. It's a little bit weird though. Like it's kind of goofy. But that's awesome. Alright, I'll explain in a little bit. I have to start a timer apparently. Okay. Say something nice. What can I say that's nice? I had a pretty good science-y day today. So that was pretty cool. Very smart when it comes to video games. I try to be smart when it comes to video games too. Okay, Alabama. So I put the 2 minutes on my clock. Now when I think Alabama, then I just have to think about Forrest Gump. Because he has that very stereotypical Alabama type accent. See? Now, I've talked before about southern accents and how it can be very easy to get them mixed up and all this sort of thing. And the fact is that I just do the best that I can when it comes to trying an accent. But all that. Aw, we both said something nice. That is true. That is very true. I mean, you see, we should both try to... Everybody should try to be as good at video games or whatever else it is that they wish to do that they can be. That's what really matters. Oh, I have to catch these guys. That's the whole point. Okay, well, good to know. Shouldn't they, like, go on the subway or something? So this is really intriguing about how they do this particular Spider-Man costume, because the thing is that in the how do you say, in the movie, the Into the Spider-Verse movie, when Miles Morales first discovered his powers and everything, then he had a very difficult time using them, and he was being trained by Peter Parker. And in order to showcase that, to show his relative ineptitude towards the powers that he had discovered within himself, he was animated at a lower frame rate compared to all of the other characters.
Hey, how's your jump shot these days? Last time...
And that's the time, but still. So it was a lower frame rate to sort of indicate that his movements were jerky and uncertain. Wait.
Do you want me to feel bad because you almost killed me?
I'm not hearing what she's saying. Are you guys hearing what she's saying?
I do understand.
I hear what he's saying.
What Krieger did to Rick? Roxxon needs to pay. Not like this.
That's weird.
I can't.
Oh.
I made a promise.
So yeah, we know that her brother was working for Roxxon and was working on the Nuform project.
Dad brought us.
And realized that it was bad, basically.
To that concert. 7 choirs from 7 countries. Remember? Ghana was my favorite.
Guinea.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Ghana. South Korea, Thailand, Venezuela. You're right.
Usually.
Usually.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, bugger! Is that Rhino? That looks a lot like Rhino. Now, I'll be honest, I don't understand how Finn could have survived that, because she is not a superhuman. Oh! Ow. I wonder why the sound didn't work with her during
Gotta
this.
say, I'm disappointed, but
This guy.
yeah. See, Miss Mason, kind of knew she was gonna be a handful. You.
Hate this guy.
I guess I was hoping that you and me would see eye to eye. Where are we? You're behind the curtain, bud. This is our most secure facility. And here the sausage gets made.
Yeah.
Real prick, you know that?
Oh, well, we can hear her now.
You know, when her brother and I were developing new form,
Okay, yeah, it was her
Put your
brother.
name on the patent. He said the only thing you knew how to do was sell other people's ideas.
Hey, he's Steve Jobs!
Babe.
Sorry, that was
so
a
let's
bad
not dwell,
joke.
right? The first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna... Wow! That is awesome. Are those involuntary defenses? Oh man, that's hot. You see, I'm gonna get that mask off you. And I'm gonna find out what makes you tick.
Oh.
Because you just smell like next level bioengineering. And you know what that smells like to me, kid?
Money.
It smells like money.
Freaking bad guys!
Okay, I'm gonna hit the gym. Leg day, can't skip
Oh,
it.
Elon Musk.
Get her to tell us where my
Him
new
too.
form is. Can't really open the plaza without it. Oh, and use him.
Time to finish what we started on the bridge.
No cameras now.
Yeah, you show that chair. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, unlocked a new power. That's fun.
Are you okay? They were gonna kill you.
Now, don't get me wrong, I understand not wanting to have to re-render
Then I'll look, huh?
every single scene. But it's interesting because in this we're moving at the
Let's find a way
regular
out.
60 FPS versus like the 20 or 30 that you move.
Roxxon kept
When you're
Rhino
wearing
instead of
the
giving him
suit.
to the police. It's crazy.
Nothing
Okay, so it is Rhino.
about Roxanne surprises me anymore.
You okay?
Speaking of, so I'm gonna change back out of the suit. Not because I don't like it, because I do think it's cool, don't get me wrong. It's just that I don't really want to I don't really want to deal with having to mess around with other stuff, essentially. So here. Okay, let me check my skills real quick. Game. See, this is the problem I always have with games like this. It's the same thing, the same issue that I have in what's it called? God of War, is just the fact that I have that. Hey, my thing works. I wasn't planning on staying on longer, so yeah, we'll do call time in just a little bit. Thanks for reminding me. Also, I would apologize for the sound, but I'm not going to, because if anything gets your attention, it's that.
What did you find?
There's the exit. Through this office. We have to lift the base lockdown first, from the control room.
First, we need to escape the security wing. I'll go down to the floor, see what we're dealing with.
I don't know, it really just, as of right now, it seems like they really kind of...
Venom worked in the cell. Should work on the door. Hello?
It really feels like they kind of went way too far out on the first game,
Right above.
and kind of ran out of villains for the second one here, because there's just not a lot of bad guys that are left. Not to mention the story aspect. While yes, it's a different story, it's just too cliche.
To disable the alarm.
I'll handle the security goons.
Security cameras are down in the south wing.
Rhino probably turned them off. Heard he wanted to question a prisoner.
Bet that other guy could get even Spider-Man to squeal. People don't like Rockfeller more than they can move.
There's 2 more ahead.
Find those. Did Rhino track them? Eyes up. We might not be alone.
It's so peaceful knocked out.
Man down! We got company! Ordering another swing.
Yes, knocked out, obviously.
Don't let your guard down.
I don't know the exact direction that she's intending to go, so I can't say for certain what I should do here.
Spider-Man's here! Keep your eyes open! Need backup here! Got your back.
Well, either way, so I'll probably just save here and head out. I'm not contractually 1 a.m.
Code blue. Secure Spider-Man immediately.
So yeah, God of War. I've been doing 11 a.m. on Saturdays, and this past Saturday, I got to. So I finished up the whole thing with the Blades of Chaos, getting the heart, healing up Boy, and I started up the quest from the Blue Dwarf. So getting the ring that talks to the boy, and going into the mines. That's where I left off, essentially, in God of War. So that's where I'll be starting up next for it. But yeah. Please don't come in at 1 a.m. I will not be here. If I'm here at 1 a.m. on Saturday, it's probably going to be for something else. Although, incidentally, I mean, Halloween is coming up. So, Halloween's on the 31st, which is a Sunday. And I've got Dead by Daylight, which is incidentally a really perfect Halloween game. It's, for anybody who doesn't know, Dead by Daylight is a 4 versus 1 asymmetric game where you've got 4 survivors and 1 killer. And I think it's pretty obvious what each side is trying to do. The nice thing about it is that it's not exceedingly gory the way that a lot of horror games are. and it's much more strategic in terms of both sides as far as what you equip and things like that, and how it helps you win whatever you're trying to do. So I've been playing that. I've been having fun with it. I've actually been doing reasonably well, so I'm proud of myself. I'm not that good at it, but still. Either way, so yeah, I'll be back for Traversing the Mines in God of War on Saturday at 11, after having helped out Boy, and basically we told Boy about his true nature and about Kratos' true nature. So we learned about all that. But either way, I'm going to head out. I'm going to get going now. So thank you guys so much for hopping by, and hopefully it'll be good next week as well. I'm liking this game, but not as much as the other one. I'm hoping that we can see some more cool stuff come up in here. I want to see some more like major known bad guys. So far, I've only seen Rhino. And it's like, yeah, we saw Prowler, but he's kind of the anti-hero Punisher type-ish dude. So we'll see where it goes. But either way, later everybody, take care, and yes, we should raid. We need to raid. I don't know who to raid. Maythwin, we should try to find somebody to raid. Find someone to raid. I'm going to wander around while you find somebody to raid. Am I wearing Timberlands? I am. Sorry, Timberlands. It's the shoes.
Lights out for you.
40 Ox Bounce. I can do that. No idea who it is, but I'm down for it. Let me take a look at this 40 Ox Bounce person. Let's see here. So 40 Ox Bounce. It says that they don't exist. Did I spell it wrong? Oz Bounce. Okay. 40 Ounce Bounce. Gotcha. Oh, it says that they're offline. Unfortunately. So can't raid them. But what we can do is we can search for other people who are either streaming Miles Morales or... Let's see, who all is on that I like? Let's see. So she's doing East Shade. That's a fun one. But here, let's do a Miles Morales search. Let's see who all is streaming this. Oh, somebody's doing a first stream on their PS5. And his name is Spidey Freak. That sounds like fun. We can do that.
Interesting. Alright. First 3 minutes. Starts now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, Chemist Dude? Yeah, let's do Chemist Dude.
I only have to run 1,500 meters. Nope, not bad.
Oh, shoot. I typed it in the wrong chat. That's my bad. Oh, it's intended for mature audiences, folks. Beware. Alright, we're doing the raid thing. Let's do it. It is small raid. Woo. I don't know what a raid call is. I don't know these things. What is a raid call? Is how you do. I mean, do you need to call raids? I mean, do they ever pick up the phone? Are they ever at home? Alright, either way. Let's go with my couple of people. Yay, small raid! Rawr!